Hello again, race fans, and welcome to NAGRCA TV. This is your host, Putz, and today's race is the final round, round 5 of NAGRCA GT Series, Thunder at the Port at Port Nueve. The drivers failing to qualify for today's race were Forrest Evers, Xavier Mathis, Jamie Rourke, Steve Sinzer, and Roland Hoiber. Now we'll take a look at the starting grid for the first heat. On the pole position, number 00 for Volcano Motorsports, Josip Lettenberg. In the second position, the number 99, Stuart Townsend for Orange Racing Team Austria. In third is Rocco Salzani in the Destiny Racing 16. Blake Lidondo in his number 900 car will start fourth. Jason Funtig in his own number 130 will start fifth. And Goat Gard, driving for Herbal Productions, will start in sixth. Now we'll take a look at the track for today's race, Port Nueve. It's the shortest track on the circuit. It's got several tight turns. There's not a whole lot of going straight, so there might be a lot of battles. There's not a lot of speed to be found here, so the cars may be kept quite a lot closer than in other rounds we've seen. We'll head down to the track, get ready for this first race. In 3, 2, 1, we are racing. And we have in the lead is Lettenberg, second is Townsend, third is Lidondo, fourth is Goat Gard, fifth is Salzani, and sixth is Funtig. Goat Gard goes over top of Salzani in the second turn. Josip Lettenberg pulling out a lead. Townsend second, Lidondo third. This is a 10-lap race, even though it's only 3 kilometers. This is by far the shortest track that the circuit has seen. Everybody's pretty much spread out at this point. Doesn't look like we're going to have a lot of close action here. Although Salzani is gaining a little bit on Lidondo, he may be able to get there before the end of this one. Goat Gard also seems to be closing on Funtig as well, while Lettenberg pulls out a lead over Townsend, who in turn is pulling away from Lidondo. But now Salzani is there on Lidondo's bumper with 4 laps to go. We'll see if he can make the pass. He's going to try the inside on the final hairpin. He's not quite going to get there. They make contact. Salzani goes over the sunk tire and does not make the pass. Now he hits him. He's to the inside through the turn, through the inside on the hairpin, and he is into third position. And that puts Lidondo back into the clutches of Funtig as Salzani starts to pull away just a little bit. It looks like Lettenberg may come around and come close to lapping some people here as the white flag waves for Lettenberg. Stuart Townsend holds second. Third is now Salzani. Fourth is Lidondo for the moment, but he's being hounded by Funtig for the fourth position. And Lettenberg takes the first spot. Townsend will take second and transfer to the B main. And Salzani secures the third spot, leaving Lidondo, Funtig, and Goat Gard on the outside looking in for the rest of the day. And now the lineup for the second heat. Samuel Highcliffe in the Volcano Motorsports number 42 will start in first. Heiner Neuer in the Planet Gene Rally number 18 starts second. Vince Rosek starts third for Orange Racing Team Austria in the number 5. Fourth is Akito Takasani for Vemek Grand Prix in the number 8. Fifth is Brandon Odor in the Herbal Productions number 14. And Fernando Neri in the 404 car will start in sixth. And we are ready to get underway here. 3, 2, 1, we're racing. Oh, and Highcliffe has a little trouble in the first turn, but he recovers. And there's a whole wad of cars behind him. That's Neuer into second. Third is Takasani. Fourth, Rosek. But Takasani goes over the sunk tire and into the wall. He has sustained damage from that. And he will drop to the back of the pack and will probably not be able to make up a lot of time. That puts Rosek in third position. And Takasani is going to limp around the track the rest of this race. It's Highcliffe in the lead, Neuer second, Rosek third, Odor fourth, Neri fifth, and Takasani limping around in sixth, though it looks like he may be able to challenge Neri if he can get to his bumper. Everybody getting spread out about halfway through this race. And we're just watching the laps tick down here in Heat 2. There's absolutely no action whatsoever at the moment, although Neri is closing just a little bit on Odor. That'll be for a little bit of points money, and he completes the pass on the final hairpin. Remember, that position pass doesn't mean anything except a little more points and money. That means nothing transferring to the later rounds. Though it looks like Adore is going to fight back. He is not giving up just yet. Adore to the inside on the white flag lap, but he's not going to complete that pass. And in the meantime, that's allowing Takasani's limping car to catch back up. And we'll see if Adore has anything for him. No, Takasani to the inside, but he's not going to be able to power his way past before the finish line. So that leaves Highcliff advancing to the A main, Neuer to the B main, Rosak to the last chance dash, and Neri, Adore, and Takasani's days will come to an end. Now we move on to Heat 3. Carl Weiss will be starting first in the number 31 Razgers Racing Team car. Second is Nico Thomas in the Peninsula Motorsports number 2. Third is Jan van Koylik in the Planet Gene Rally number 19. Fourth is Anna Patrice in the 12 Destiny Racing car. Fifth is Robert Hex in his 928 car. And sixth is Shu Ito for Team R Garage in the 38. And we're ready to get this race underway. In 3, 2, 1, we are racing. And Weiss gets to the inside on the first turn. Patrice looks like she might challenge Thomas, but she drops back. Now Jan van Koylik to the inside. Shu Ito and Hax also. Shu Ito over the tire and into the wall. That sunk tire has sunk multiple people's days today. And Nico Thomas is on Weiss's tail. He's not going to give up easy. Shu Ito is pressuring Hax at the very back of the pack there. We'll see if he can get by. Looks like he didn't get damaged from that sail into the wall over the sunk tire. And he does it again. This time he gets damaged. He's going to be limping around a little bit for the rest of this race. Weiss is holding first spot over Nico Thomas. Third is Van Koylik. Fourth is Patrice. Fifth Hax. And sixth is Shu Ito in an ailing race car. And we're past the halfway mark here. That looks like the top three are pretty much set. They've spaced out in the bottom three. Looks like Ito is trying to challenge Hax a little bit, but his race car just isn't quite equal to the task there. You can see a little bit of smoke coming out from that contact with the wall, but he is still gaining. And looks like Patrice is losing a little bit of ground on Hax. Now Ito is trying to get by Hax. It's the white flag lap. Carl Weiss in the lead. Nico Thomas second. Third, way back there, is Jan van Koylik. Fourth is going to be Patrice, fifth Hax, and sixth is Ito, but those three are going to be in a close battle here to the finish, it looks like. Nobody's going to be giving up. Ito tries to get to the inside, but cannot get there. So Carl Weiss will move to the A main, Nico Thomas, the B main, and Jan van Koylik goes to the last chance dash with Anna Patrice, Robert Hex, and Shu Ito packing up and heading home for the end of the season. Now we'll look at the lineup for the final heat of the day. Ryan Bachelot in the Peninsula Motorsports number 1 starts first. Jake Sanson in the Razgers Racing Team number 32 starts second. Dale Aceman for Venom Works USA team will start third in the 103. Fourth is Matthias Maldonado in the Team R Garage 17. Fifth is Masami Toyoma in the number 9 for Vimet Grand Prix. And sixth is Kamui Sako in his 101 car. Then we'll get this final heat underway here, the final heat of the season. In 3, 2, 1, we are underway and racing. And Bachelot has a little trouble on that second turn. That will give Sanson the lead. And in third is Matthias Maldonado. Fourth is Sako. Fifth is Aceman. And it looks like Toyoma has sustained heavy damage, likely from sailing over that first sunk tire. He had to pit. He is in sixth, and he's going to be lapped by the end of this one. Sako and Aceman battling at the back of the pack. Bachelot trying to catch up to Sanson before the end of this one, and Aceman is trying to gain on Matthias Maldonado there. We'll see if he can get there before this race ends. And Kamui Sako is also right on Aceman's tail. He's not going to give up easy. And Sanson gets by the lapped car of Toyoma. And he's going to have that as a pick between him and Bachelot. Looks like Bachelet's going to lose some ground trying to get around that slow car. Toyoma giving him a little bit of grief getting by there, gives him a little tap on the bumper. Apparently not very happy. In the meantime, Sacco has taken over fourth spot and is now pressing for third spot on Maldonado. Aceman drops back to fifth. Missed that in the action in the lead cars. There's 2 laps to go. We'll see if Maldonado can hold off Sacco. He does through the second turn. Into the third turn. Turn 4, 5, 6 in the final hairpin. Now Sacco is under fire from Aceman, and he's going to lose some ground. Aceman to the outside in turn 2. Maldonado is pulling away as Aceman is roughing up Sacco, and Maldonado will get through, probably with a little help from Aceman, giving Sacco that little bit of pressure there to cause him to drop back as he had to defend. So that puts Jake Sanson into the A main. Ryan Bachelet will head to the B main. Matthias Maldonado and makes his way into the last chance dash for the first time this season, I do believe. Kamui Sacco, Dale Aceman, and Masami Toyama will pack up and head home. Now we have the lineup for the last chance dash. Top 2 will advance to the B main. In first, it's Rocco Salzani in the Destiny Racing 16. Second is Vince Rosek in the Orange Racing Team Austria number 5. Jan Van Koylik will start in third with the number 19 Planet Gene Rally car. And Matthias Maldonado starts fourth in the Team R Garage number 17. We'll get ready for this battle here. The last chance dash of the season. Final chance for some of these drivers to get into the B or A main. We'll see how tense a battle this is. In 3, 2, 1, we are racing. And Salzani jumps right off the line. A lot of trouble off the first turn. Looks like Rosek really got off course. He is out of this one. That's going to leave Maldonado in second, and Van Koylik will now move into the second spot, while Salzani heads into the lead. Van Koylik holds second. Maldonado is going to be chasing Van Koylik for the rest of the race, and Rosek is going to have too much ground to make up in this short race. Maldonado hitting his marks. If I'm correct, he has not been in a main at all season, B or A main. We'll see if he can get up there to Van Koylik, or if Van Koylik can get to Salzani before this is over. It looks like Rosek is done. Looks like Maldonado may be making slight gains, but it's not going to be enough at this rate. There's only a few laps left, and he doesn't have that kind of time. Salzani holds the lead. Van Koylik second, Maldonado third, and Rosek fourth after a bit of an incident in the first turn there. Looks like Van Koylik is now gaining on Salzani. Is he going to be able to get to his bumper before this race is over? Coming around to the white flag. Salzani holds first. Van Koylik is second. Third, Maldonado, and fourth is Rosek. And Van Koylik is not going to get there, but he's still going to be advancing to the next round into the B main. So that advances Rocco Salzani and Jan Van Koylik into the B main, and Matthias Maldonado and Vince Rosek will head home. Their season's over.